Hey y'all, and welcome back to the party. It is me, your girl, BrittReacts, and happy New Year's Eve. I can't believe 2023 is over. But anyway, today we are reacting via a kind suggestion to Mr. Elvis Presley himself. This is 20 Days and 20 Nights, a rehearsal. Let's see what he has to say.
Elvis will cut you off, just watch him. Okay. Want to try 20 days?
Okay, 20 days, 20 days.
Oh. Where is he?
Yeah.
Where's Elvis? Okay. I'm sorry, did he just say he left his wife with unpaid bills? She can't find him? Elvis, don't do this to me. Elvis, don't tell me you were trifling. I'm just kidding. It's a song. First reaction, this, I don't know if I should be ashamed to admit this or like a little embarrassed, but like to me in my mind, because anytime I've seen anything from like this era, it's always in black and white. It stuns me when I see it in color. I'm like, oh, they didn't live in black and white back then? Like as if life was in black and white. I mean, obviously this video has been like edited and altered in a 4K way that the colors are very vibrant, that I know they weren't when they were recorded, but it's like popping off the page in a way that I'm like, oh, it's in color. Don't judge me. I'm just here to be honest, raw, and real. Okay, those are my real reactions and thoughts. The background vocalists are so beautiful. Like they're just a group of gorgeous, gorgeous girls. And I feel like I remember reading in one of the comments on a previous Elvis video that one of them was like someone famous or someone's mom, someone famous's mom or something. I can't remember. And then the male vocalist look like little Elvis clones, like they had the glasses and everything. So I'm not sure why in the first clip Elvis wasn't there. His vocals were just playing. I mean, artists and bands, they practice without artists all the time, but I just was confused in this video why he wasn't there. But here he is in his multicolored shirt, gloriness, sideburning, and pinky ring on. I'm excited. Y'all know how I love this man. Like, he is the ambassador of the PDC. He is the chairman. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to be at all the meetings. He doesn't have to show up all the time like everybody else. He's on the board. Enough said. Elvis, continue.
I'm trying out the world for size, find that it's not paradise.
Is he in another room? Ooh.
Now for 20 days and 20 nights I've been alone, and that ain't right without her. City ways are strange to me.
Wow. And then the guys, when they came in, it was all like ooey gooey and melty. You guys know how I feel about like behind the scenes footage, rehearsal footage, background story. I think it just is such a cool insight. Great perspective. And I think it gives respect to the fact that an artist is never, and I can say that confidently, never doing anything alone. There is always a band of people, like no pun intended, but like a band of people behind them. Like that man, I don't know who he was, his manager, his producer, I don't know, standing literally off of his ear, singing into his ear, holding the paper. You have all the vocalists, you have the producers, the band. Like, I'm sure if Elvis were alive today, he'd tell you he couldn't be who he was without all of this background support. And I don't know an artist who's honest and like real with themselves who would tell you otherwise. Like, it takes a ginormous amount of people and support and help in the back to make these artists who they are, to make their shows what they are, to make their records how they are. And I love this perspective, especially back in the 70s, because it's so like they're all sitting down at these microphones. Like it doesn't feel super technically advanced. It just feels really raw. Like everyone had to be on. You couldn't miss a note. You couldn't miss a beat because then everybody's got to start over. You know, I think that's such a cool thing. And even in rehearsal, Elvis, you could make the panties drop off of anyone, anywhere, anytime. I said what I said.
For it's not like it ought to be.
They sound like hummingbirds.
Gotta face the truth one day. Man can always run away from trouble.
Who is that guy? If you know, let me know.
Not for 20 days and 20 nights. I've been a fool and that ain't right.
So is what I'm seeing is Elvis is in a different room from the background vocalist. Elvis and the band are in a separate space. Is that like, oh, you know what? It says it's a rehearsal from July 1970 and Las Vegas, August 1970. So someone has edited these two videos together. Now I understand. You know, reading is fundamental, friends.
Without
I love the like silliness of this.
one day soon I'm going back. But she's still mine.
If I didn't love this man before, I love him even more now. He doesn't take himself too seriously. Like the fact that he just like a what was that, a goat or a sheep? I don't know. They sound the same to me. Just goes to show like how lighthearted and fun he probably was to work with, you know, outside of his demons and vices. He seems like he didn't take himself too seriously, wasn't too big-headed and cocky, at least not in the creative space. You know, I think you can get that way in other parts of your life, but as an artist, as a creative, you have to stay light in your art in order for it to work in a healthy way. I love that. I love a man with a sense of humor. I love a man that doesn't take himself too seriously at the right time, you know? Into that in a rehearsal is the peak of not taking yourself too seriously. You know what I mean?
I've been out of line and off the track, but that's behind. Going around and did well. I just couldn't ring the bell without her.
Oh.
20 days.
Oh.
Me wrong and make her right. 20 days and 20 nights, I was wrong and she was right.
It's another, is this the same rehearsal?
All alone.
The lighting changed in the rehearsal. I'm like, is it the same rehearsal? That the background female vocalists sound like I don't know. It just reminded me of like Hercules with the sirens that sing. Aren't they called the sirens? I don't know. But you understand the visual I'm trying to paint here, right? Okay. If you can tell, I'm enjoying myself. But what's new when it comes to Mr. Presley? Nothing.
And I miss her.
20. Wow. I love that the male chorus really fell in line with the music, and it almost really faded and blended into the music. You have to really pay attention. Like if I wasn't watching them sing, I don't know if I would have heard them. Do you know what I mean? Because it was just so it was like in sync with the instruments, and then you have the female vocalist laying on top of it with the that sounded gorgeous. I know you don't have to tell me. I didn't sound like a dead cat. That was amazing. Yeah, I love that musically. And a lot of times I think people don't pay attention to the fact that when you're watching something, it's a lot easier to hear everything because you see all the moving parts, versus if you're just listening to something and you don't have the visual, you really have to like engage your ears and be able to compartmentalize what you're hearing. Is it just me? Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, I wish I was a 70s girl.
We were supposed to learn 50 songs. We only learned 5.
Elvis and I have the same haircut. Do y'all like it? This is not a new haircut. If you're new here, I cut my hair a long time ago, and then I've just been wearing protective styles like all year, and my hair grew back. Like this is kind of almost the length I had when I first started my channel. But now Elvis and I are twins. I love that for us. E, can I call you E? Do you mind if I call you E? I love that for us. EP. All right, here goes my computer being silly again.
So we were short about 45 songs. Anyway, this is one of them that we don't know.
He's so funny. Oh, so charming. Oh, we get to listen to it again. Will he this time? Raise your hand if you think he will.
Left my home up in the hill,
The vibrato.
far behind.
Woo!
Left my wife with unpaid bills.
That is so trifling. Don't leave no woman with bills.
Can't find me.
Ooh. Oh, he sounds delicious in this performance. She can't find me. Not a panty that isn't on the floor. All the panties are on the floor. Immediately. Right now. They dropped. I said it.
Trying out the world for size, but find that it's not paradise, it's lonely.
Ooh, it's not paradise, it's lonely. Ooh.
20 days and
20 nights.
I've been alone and that ain't right.
Well, you the one that left. Didn't he just say he left her with all the bills? Elvis.
City ways are strange to me, and I can't take it. For it's
Why would he say that? He said he left her with all the bills. She can't find him. And now he's lonely because he realizes the world is a lonely place. The grass isn't greener. Do you know what I mean? The song is funny to me. I don't know. It sounds amazing, but the lyrics are kind of like contradictory in the best way. Oh, I'm swooning. What's new? What's new?
not like it ought to be.
To be.
I can't make it.
Make it.
Gotta face the truth one day. A man can't always run away from trouble.
Oh.
20 days and 20 nights, I've been a fool and that ain't right. Without her. One day soon I'm going back.
Okay, I have a serious question. It's very serious. Like, how does one grow sideburns like that? Like, how? How? Is it? I guess I'm just. How? They're so thick. I mean, he does seem to have like thick hair. Like, look at his eyebrows, the hair on his head, but like the sideburns are like the size of my headphones. It's insane. Is there a vitamin? Is it Velcroed on? Like, it doesn't seem so simple to me. I want to know. He sounds all velvety and smooth and weak in the knees, kind of good.
You still mind me. I've been out of line and off the track, but that's behind me. I fooled around and did it well, but I just couldn't ring the bell without her. Oh,
my favorite part.
Days and 20 nights to prove me wrong and make her right. 20 days.
Yeah, you got to make it right. You do have to make it right.
I was wrong and she was right.
Okay, all right. He circled back and he took accountability. He did. And we also love a man that can be accountable for his mistakes, okay? We're all allowed mistakes as long as we apologize to those who may have been hurt or affected. I like it. I like the song. I think it's a great song. You know, I think probably a lot of people can relate to this. Like, I also love the 20 days and 20 nights because I immediately think of Jesus and the Bible in 40 days and 40 nights, you know? Moses, not Jesus. Is it Jesus or Moses? I know sometimes y'all are like, is this girl really a Christian? Because she knows the bare minimum. And I promise you, I know more than this. It's just, it's hard on the spot. I'm not a preacher. I didn't go to seminary school.
All alone.
Oh.
And I miss her. Oh, I miss her.
He misses me.
Oh, how I miss her. Oh, how I miss her.
The drums.
Miss her. Hang on, baby.
You're welcome. No, thank you. I meant thank you. Oh, what a dreamboat. What a hunk. What a man. I've said all I needed to say. Y'all don't need to hear anything else from me on the subject. Elvis Mr. EP, Mr. Presley, I love you. No, I love that song. It was great. And I loved seeing it like come to life from the rehearsal. He didn't in the performance, but I got it once. I don't need it twice. Anyway, folks, have an amazing day into the new year 2024. Some of you are watching this and it's 2024 where you are. And hey, from the past, all right? I wish nothing but blessings and prosperity upon you in the new year. And I hope you have all of the days that you deserve. Peace.